Welcome to today's show. Today we'll look into being a mayor, how one gets to that position, and some of the things you have to do as that role. I'm your host, Ewan Duckett, and today we're sitting down with the current mayor of Flossmoor, Michelle Nelson. Welcome, Michelle.
Thank you so much for having me.
So to sort of start the show off, what inspired you to chase the role of mayor? Was there any sort of push that you got to go for the role, or what sort of inspired you to chase it?
So I thought I had a unique perspective to add to benefit not only my neighbors, but the village as a whole. I am a civil engineer, and so I think about things like roads, sewers, and clean drinking water on a daily basis, and what are the best practices for maintaining those things, and how can we best harness tax dollars to maintain them. I also am a former small business owner, and most of our downtown Flossmoor is comprised of small business owners. Over 90% of them are either women or minority owned. So as a former small business owner, I really wanted to shine a light on the local offerings and do what I could to help maintain that vibrant community that we have in downtown Flossmoor. And then last, I've either started or helped with several community organizations that help not just Flossmoor, but the entire region. So wanting to make sure that those organizations were highlighted and people appreciated the fine work that is being done out of the village of Flossmoor.
Okay, and to sort of look deeper into the process of becoming a mayor, what does one realistically have to do to achieve the role, or what did you do to achieve the role to sort of put a spotlight on the process itself?
Sure. So there's an old African proverb that loosely says, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go with a team. And so I assembled this great team of people who knew how to do branding, marketing, social media, website development, and also critically important, people who I could bounce ideas off of on a daily basis. Because while I'm well-intentioned, sometimes the messaging just doesn't hit the right note. So folks who could help me make sure that I was able to clearly communicate my message.
Okay. And to sort of hypothetically say someone does achieve this role, what do you say makes a good mayor? What sort of has the mayor as a highly respected and known member of the town?
I think there's two major components. The first one is being able to listen. There's a lot of smart people that either work here or live here, some do both. Being able to listen to people, their ideas for how to improve the village of Flossmoor, and then also be able to implement those successfully. That's the first thing. The second thing is that you have to be able to meet people where they are. So while I do spend a lot of time on the phone and behind a computer, you're going to see me a lot out and about in the community because I want to learn more about my neighbors and the residents here in the village of Flossmoor, and if there's anything that I can do to help them. So that's why I spend so much time out and about.
Okay, and to sort of finish this off, your term is coming to an end in 2025, so would there be any sort of changes that you plan on making with, or events that you plan on making with the mayor sort of managing the economy and sort of the changes that the town has?
Sure. So this is our 100-year anniversary, so there's going to be special events in the village throughout the year. Also, we're going to bring back for the 4th year in a row a special collaboration that we've done with the Chicago Southland Chamber of Commerce, Flossmoor Business Association, and the Illinois Philharmonic Orchestra to have live music here in our downtown area, which draws in people from all the way to Chicago and the Southland region to support our small businesses. And then we're going to continue to go after federal grant money for our infrastructure projects and really hitting hard on economic development, bringing more restaurants down to Volmar Road, and hopefully an entertainment space. Stay tuned. I'm very excited about that.
And that concludes our show today. Looking forward to some of the changes that you're bringing to this town, Michelle. I've been your host, Ewan Duckett. Thank you for coming on the show today, Michelle.
Thank you so much for having me.